I'm back. I'm back. Wardrobe change. This dress is so cute. I had to put it on. Okay, let's talk about it. Why men love my channel. uh, hey y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for a few more people to come on. I'm gonna have me a little sip of my tea. Why do men love this channel? I'll tell you why. Because they love me. Duh. um, I hey y'all. The only the only people I see every day with the same exact name I could depend on to be here daily are the men. How you doing? I'm like, okay. They be trolling, but they be here. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you why they really like it too. Like because I be talking trash to them, they like it. They love that. So I'm saying don't be too nice to people. They like it when you give them a little something something, some tough, when you tell them off. They like it. Um, I'm a guy and I like when you talk trash to me. See? Thank you. Well, I like talking trash to you too. It's fun, right? Okay, so it's the exchange of energy is what it is. Y'all like that. uh and if it's all right, it's cute. It's a little baggy in the bottom, but I'll make it work. So the whole point is, the energy exchange between men and women, that dynamic is nice. That's why I say nice women. Y'all gotta spice it up a little bit. Y'all gotta be a little bit more challenging. Not be afraid to say what you need to say. Sometimes. Uh, so and women love assholes. No, you know what? Whether we do or not, you know, it's fun to go back and forth. Okay, so men, why don't you tell me why you come here? Like, cause like I really want to know. I mean, I just can't jump to conclusions, but I know some of you say, oh, to figure out the game and to know what tricks women are gonna play on me. But because we want to interact with you. Oh, okay. Mhm. Okay, let me ask y'all another question. Do y'all go on pick me channels and interact with them? I'm just asking. This is my research. I'm getting feedback. Wait, what? Okay, they don't go on pick me channels. Okay. Even though they're praising you and wanting you and telling you that they support you and all this kind of stuff, why don't y'all go and interact with the pick me's? I mean, I'm just asking. Just because I want to know. Gold digger channels only. Hmm. Because you probably know them, right? Yeah, I know I have to talk trash. Um, you think I made this video for you? Okay, I'll let you think that. Keep thinking, but that's fine. I won't crush that dream. So no, no pick me channels. Okay. Even though they all over YouTube begging, pleading, and talking about we support you We just want a good man. Y'all choose to be here. That means a lot to me. It just means so much to me that you will come here for a beating versus a praise. um, I just come to say hi. Hey, how you doing? Why you call me Raven? Think that's my name? Or do I remind you of Raven? Um, so thank you for coming. Hey, and some of those pick be showing a lot of skin too. I don't be showing hardly anything. Be all out with boobs out and some ugly shorts, everything showing and talking about they just need a good man. And I'm sitting here fully clothed, talking trash. And y'all here, thank you. um, some of y'all even come because y'all think I'm trans. And if y'all like it, I love it. You know, I don't discriminate. If you think I'm a trans, I will give you that fantasy. Yes. You like trans? This is the channel. You like maybe if you want me to pretend, I'll pretend. Whatever makes you happy. It's a compliment. Yeah. They call you trans, but come in here every day to watch you. See? I was just looking on YouTube and they have like all the live videos that pop up. I saw a trans woman in a bonnet. I clicked on to watch, but I didn't say anything. But that was new. Why you got on a bonnet? You ain't got no hair under there. You just, I mean, uh, I stayed and listened for a second. They were talking on the phone, and I'm like, okay, so this is what they think I look like. Okay, but he had on a bonnet, or I'm sorry, she had on a bonnet. I'm like, "Mm, let me go see why they think I look like a trans. You know what I think it is? I think it's because I have this nice jaw like this. Hmm. Hmm. I have a more masculine jaw than some of these guys out here. But hey, I got a big head. I need a big jaw. My jaw would look crazy if it was little. Okay, just like if I had small feet, I would tip over. I'm tall. Okay, so anyway, I think they just say that to try to get me, but I get them all the time. I'm like, if you're looking for them, I'll point you the way. Um, their makeup is always beautiful, so I'll take that as a compliment. Their hair is always nice. I'm taking that as a compliment. Okay. Um, is 5'6" tall? If your money long, it's tall to me. Okay. So you said James is hungry. James already fed. He sleep. He good. He good. Um. So thank y'all for being a part of my channel. I know this channel won't work without the man. I know they troll. I know they have to say what they need to say. But I just want to make this video saying thank you for still participating, even though you don't like. Sometimes you hate me. Sometimes you love me. I don't care. Um. And that's all I just wanted y'all to know. I might be hard on y'all, but I appreciate y'all. And I'm still gonna be hard on y'all. I'm sorry. Thank you for being a friend. Somebody commented that. Mm, we appreciate you, Miss Sheila. Why? Because I'm telling y'all the game. What foundation do I use? I right now I use the Lancome. The Yeah. I think you're more a troll than any guy, Sheila, because you say stuff then giggle after. I know I'm a troll, but it's a teaching troll. It's teaching moments. I think people are able to function in the world better if they understand that um, there's always a way to deal with issues or deal with your problems. You don't have to take criticism. A lot of women are mentally abused, and I think by trolling, it shows a lot of people that women can be just as abusive. Y'all thought I was gonna get deep, right? So I I just think it's fun. I don't really mean any of it, because I don't know you guys, so I can't really mean it. I just like to say it. you know, it's good practice for like if I were ever confronted in real life. Y'all have helped me come to the new level of troll. So, and I know I've helped y'all too. Don't be lying. Y'all know I helped y'all level up y'all troll. So, you know, can you pay me to see my feet? How much you trying to pay? I gotta put some lotion on them real quick. Put a donation. I'll flash my foot. Let me see. Ooh, I got an anklet on too. You want to see that? Go ahead, put the donation. Get my get my Vaseline. Ooh, if you got a foot fetish, I don't know why people have foot fetishes, but you know what? If they've been paid to see my feet, what am I gonna say? No, that's a foot. Money first. Coconut oil. Yeah, coconut oil. What is your opinion on the Indo oil ban? Why did they ban it? Because I don't know about it. Tell me about it. You had a foot fetish for years. You've had why? What is it about feet? Because I want to know. I'm don't you be over there lubing up your foot. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to get that donation. Donation. Plus, I really do need to moisturize my feet. I had lotion, but I don't see it. Um, Feet are gross. The way they arch. Ooh, and I have a high arch too, because I wore a lot of heels. Why do so many men have foot fetishes? I don't know. I don't know. So uh, I don't want to see no ingrown big toenail. Me neither. Armpits? You got an armpit fetish? Okay, how many men have fetishes? Like, what are some? Name a few that y'all have, like personally. Just put them down. So, because the women are watching, they need to know. I want to see tattoos. Okay, you like, okay, but not all men like tattoos, but yeah. Big booty fetish. Okay. A tattoo fetish. Okay. Piercing fetish for you. Tattoos is trashy. Money fetish. Yeah. Wallet full fetish. Role play. Ooh, that's a good one. Hair. You like hair down there? Okay. I'm just gathering all these up. Shout out to all the ladies that squeeze their bra over their food when they run out of salt. That's nasty. See, you just gross. Um, your door is painted a pretty white. Thank you. Why are these women still broke looking for a rich man on your channel? It's a sign they are dusties, right? No, because women who are looking for a man with money aren't necessarily broke. They don't want to spend their money and they don't want a man to spend their money. They want to spend the man's money. They don't want a broke dusty asking for their money. So they got to either find someone who makes a little bit more than they do or way more than they do. She was 7 feet fetish. I know what a real fetish is. What? We're not broke. We're saving our money. If you're leveling up, does the kind of car you have really matter to men? Yes, yes, yes. It does, believe it or not. Like if it's a really nice car, lie say it's your mama's. There's nothing wrong with feet fetish to me. Okay, we can get into why men love your channel. I was already talking about that. So okay, so why do y'all love my channel again? It's because I'm mean to y'all. I talk trash to y'all. I troll y'all. I give y'all attention. What else? It's all in fun. I don't get emotionally upset. Y'all know I'm just playing. They like abuse. What else? Because you talk positive. Because I look good. Oh, I'll take that. Banter. You like going back and forth. I got real game and much respect. You speak your mind about things. It's a turn off for men if a woman doesn't drive. Is it a turn off for men if a woman doesn't drive? If you don't got no car, it probably is. Your channel is both disgraceful and entertaining. I'll take that. They like you because you acknowledge them. Yes. And I don't block them either. I don't have a moderator blocking them off. So they come back. You seem like a freak. That's why? Okay. They're bored with pick me channels. Okay. Every time I see a rich girl I laugh at her now. I'm not broke. Okay, good, good. I hope you're not broke. Okay. Feistiness, ferociousness, sparkiness, and spunk. Ooh, those are some big words. I like. Okay. Thanks for not blocking me. You welcome. Shira seems like a nun. I used to want to be a nun until I figured out they didn't make no money. Then I was like, I know you lying. Like I know you lying. My mom was Catholic when I was a kid. I used to go to Catholic church, and I would love the nuns because they were pretty, but they wore all black, and they always were really nice to me. And I just figured they had a good job, and they got to hang around the priests and look cute. I mean, then I realized what the nun vow of chastity and whatever and didn't make no money. And I'm like, that sounds like a pick me. Oh no, can't do that. Just bad advice. Um, You cool. Thank you. You wanted to be a nun too? Most nuns are hypocrites, as are priests. When you get rich, you coming? Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. You coming for me? Uh, any tips on how to deal with your boyfriend, baby mama? Ooh, 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 boyfriend, baby. I mean, I wouldn't deal with her. I mean, I'll just say hi and smile and pretend like I'm 10 times better. I don't know. That's how I deal with with everything. Okay, sure. I want to be your friend. You my friend on here. Just come back. We can, and I'll say, hey, friend. Tell us a funny message guys send you on Facebook. Uh, I get a few inboxes. Can I take you out on a date? It's just lunch as friends. I'm like, delete. Have I ever been to a synagogue or mosque? I've been outside of one, never inside of one. What made me start this channel? Oh, if you go back to my first video, I was at home in my other two houses before this house, and it was vanity. I did my makeup real good one day, and I was like, I need to get on camera. And then I just like, well, what can I talk about? And so I was on Facebook, and a lot of women would ask me about certain things, and it was like always regarding men, men, men. And so I was like, well, let me just start talking about what they're asking me on Facebook. So someone says narcissist. It wasn't being narcissistic. It was like, I don't want to let this good makeup look go to waste, and I'm not going anywhere today. So let me get on camera, you know? So, I mean, y'all wanted the honest truth. That was it. Or maybe I thought I looked good that day. I don't know. Um, you missed my mortician videos. Yeah, I about told all them stories. I don't have any more to tell. Those that was a part of my life before I got married. How about a Masonic lodge? You ever went in or out? Um, well, being a mortician, I got to see some of the funeral rites. Of course, they do them in secret, but I was peeking through, peeking through the cracks of the doors. Um, in the funeral home that I used to work at, they used to also have like meetings for the Eastern Stars. And so, I was peeking in too. I'm like, I already know all this stuff. Bye. What y'all doing? But most of it was like community service stuff, like volunteer work. I don't work for free. Somebody wanted me to join. I'm like, what do y'all do? Like, oh, we do this and this. Like, I don't work for free. Bye. So that's why I couldn't ever be in any type of fraternal or sorority or, well, I know I couldn't be in a fraternal because that's for men, but I couldn't be in any type of group like that, any sorority or something like that, because I don't like working free. Have you ever been confronted by a woman because of what you do online? Yes, all the time online. They don't. The pick-me's will actually inbox me, and they're probably screenshotting it, but I'm still gonna say what I need to say. Did I ever gag at lunch as a mortician? I have a strong stomach. Like, um, none of that kind of stuff bothers me. I've been confronted by angry men too. Yes. This one dude wrote me in my inbox on Facebook because he found his girlfriend's messages to me talking about she's gonna break up with her Dusty because he broke. She had already left, and he wrote me this long message saying I'm messing with people's lives, and she changed after she started watching you, and she broke up with me and kicked me out. He had hacked her page and everything. I'm like, I said, I'm sorry that happened to you, but it's she won't better in life. What can I do? Anyway, you seem very nonchalant, like nothing really bothers you too much. What really bothers me? I'm gonna tell y'all what really bothers me. The main thing that really bothers somebody like me is when you know better but you don't do better. When you just sit there and you have all the stuff that you need but you don't do nothing with it. That kind of makes me upset. Or if I'm on a consultation with someone and I'm really giving them some good information or really trying to help them and they still are stuck in their original thought and don't want to really do what it takes to get what they want in life. It made me mad. I just wasted 30 minutes of my breath, but then I remember I just got paid. So then I'm not mad anymore. That's it though. But wasted talent, wasted potential kind of upsets me. I think that's why I'm so hard on y'all dudes. It's mostly, oh, thank you. I got a meal meal hustles. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. You know, I think I know a lot of people have potential and they just gotta want to meet it. And I think that's why I'm so hard on some of y'all, especially the men. Shira, are you not wasted talent and potential staying home all day? Well, yeah, because I can really be out there embalming some dead bodies and putting on makeup and doing hair, and if that's what or I could be on here with y'all. Anyway, I get paid a lot more doing this than I did as a mortician, so I'm good. Shira is providing much more. Hmm. Being a mortician sounds like better than an office job. It's okay. It's okay. I went, and that's what I did. I think that's why I kind of like a little cold. I'm a little cold. It's like I'm gonna be a little cold, y'all, because I've seen wasted life. You guys, like so many people die young. They never accomplish what they want to accomplish. Don't waste your life because it's not long. Okay. Do I have any regrets in life? Mm, not only regret. Mm, I'm trying to think. Shoot. Not really. I don't really have any regrets. Is it depressing hearing deceased stories? No, because you get used to it. Mhm. You get used to it, so it's like normal after that. I should have been a psychiatrist. People, especially women, always ask me for my ear. I like to help others myself. The thing about a psychiatrist is once you learn that psychology and learn how to manipulate people, you're 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 able to get do more than just help people. You can help yourself too. What's the youngest child I ever had to embalm other than a baby? Um, I'll say a 3-year old. Hmm. It's the saddest case you've ever had as a mortician. Oh, the saddest case. Ooh, like it's always when the young people die, not the old people, because you know that they time was coming. But when kids die, they're all sad. The kid ones. Um, I like to watch the people, you know, like how they mourn. Mhm. So, our body is just a suit. True. Oh yeah, the family murdered on Christmas. Oh yeah, it was kind of sad. Yeah, that was probably the saddest one. You're right. It was Mm. Yes, I am. I don't know if it was a gang related killing or an assassination or a cartel killing. I don't know, but it looked like cartel. It was a family of 4 or 5 people. Um, it's like a Latino family, and they were found all tied up and shot in the back of the head the day after Christmas. 2 kids, a teenager, and 2 adults. And since there was no family members left, like to claim anything, um, they donated everything. Like they took all them organs, they took their bones, their they took everything, child. And no, they were here. They was probably selling something or in a gang or something. I don't know, but there was nobody to say, okay, well, can you donate these organs? And they took whatever they could. I mean, because I guess they found them when they were already dead. They took the stuff that they could use, like the bones and the cornea. Thank you, Mill Hustles. Damn, you had to sign sign off on that. I had to, and when they take bones, they have to slice you to remove the saw the bone, remove it, and then you have to replace that with like a PC pipe. Ooh, thank you, Chelsea. Thank you. You gotta put a PC pipe where the bone was. What do they use the bone for? I don't know. They're using it in a lot of medical research and bone transplant, bone grafting, and stuff like that in the medical industry. So I had to like re- put the PC pipe where the bone was. Thank you, Q Davis, and suture up like from here to here. It took a long time because you got to make you know so it doesn't leak out, and then it's just a lot of work, and it's you there all day. So you were somewhat into anthropology. Well, I did have to take anthropology when I was in school, but um, I'm into anatomy. I had to learn anatomy up and down, left and right, backwards and forward. So thank you, thank you. So yeah, I've done that. I've already been there and done that. And most morticians that I know, it's a male dominated industry. Oh, thank you again. Thank you, meal hustles. Hustles. uh, yes, I have a degree. I have two. So I've done all that. Like, I'm a secret nerd. I'm gonna let y'all know, y'all. I'm a secret nerd. I learn a lot. I know a lot of stuff. I keep it hidden. What is a secret nerd? Someone that doesn't reveal what they know. Mhm. How about biology, sociology, psychology, herbology, and zoology? And microbiology, I had to take that too. Pathology, had to take that too. Um, yeah, with all those classes that I had, I could have actually been a nurse. But I was like, you know what? I don't want to kill nobody. I just get it when they already gone. Because I mess up on that pharmacology. I was like, that's too much math. I'm mess around and kill somebody with a decimal. So props to y'all nurses. Shoot. Where were you when I had my bio exam? Right. So yeah, you would rather be cremated or be cremated, baby. Cremate me. Do not embalm me. Don't do none of that. Just cremate me. Burn me. I was working at this one funeral home, and this one dude, he was like always trying to get at me. He's like, "Ooh, I like you," but he was like real dusty, super dusty. He was like, if Dusty, if there was a Dusty superhero, he would have been it. Okay, he was like the Igor, like he just he was like Quasimodo. Yeah, they had him in the funeral home working. Yeah, and he would always be trying to come on to me. He had two teeth, and he wasn't even old. He just didn't have no teeth. And so he was always coming on to me. He was like, "Oh, girl, you so sexy." I was like 20 back then, 19, 20. And he was like, "Oh, you so sexy." I'm like, mm-mm, mm-mm. He's like, "I'm gonna get you when you dead." I know he. That's why I know. I wants to be cremated. Yes. He's like, "I'll just wait till you die. I'm gonna get it one way." And he looked like he was serious. I'm like, I ain't coming to this funeral home. Don't you even worry about that. I'm going cremation straight up. So I said, no, 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 no. See? So he said, men are nasty, gross. Now we know why he works there. Yup. So the guy looked like a circus freak. Yes. With a suit on. Do I miss that life? It was fun. It had its moments. Do you have do I have a best friend besides myself? I have a childhood best friend. I have another friend that I hang out with that lives close by. Y'all know Mickey, some of y'all. Nice guy, Scotland. Not funny. Prince Harry will accept a dusty. Okay. How many years of schooling did you complete? Enough to get 2 degrees. I was going to school forever. I went to school so many times. Like I would go and complete a bunch of courses and then not even use them, and then I'd put them towards another degree. I have extra courses. I graduated with way more than I needed. So I was like, do I have any guy friends? No, I don't have no guy friends. Mhm. Shira, you went to St. Jack. No, I went to the National. What is the name of it? Oh, the National Commonwealth College of Funeral Services or mortuaries. Yeah, funeral services. It's a special school. You have to wear suits every day. Like I had to wear a suit every day with heels or nice flats. The Adams Family College, exactly. Thank you. Bed sores, seen them. Um, Bed sores, yeah. That the first time I ever saw a bed sore in someone, it was so bad you could see through it. It was like it went clean through. Yes. Do you believe the Holocaust was a choice? Um, I don't. You know what? I don't know if I believe the Holocaust was a choice, but I do believe that people left that didn't want to be included in it. Um, what was the grossest body ever you felt? The grossest. Ooh, y'all see y'all trying to get my stories out. Okay, the grossest reminds me of a dusty. Let me tell you why. And this is why I say y'all should get married. Actually, there was two. Y'all should get married because who's gonna find your body if you single when you die? Find a lot of single men. Rarely find any women single because they got children, grandchildren, people coming by to borrow money. But I found a lot of dusty single men, okay? Dead for days, decayed, roaches in them, maggots, unrecognizable in the summer heat because they didn't have no AC on because couldn't afford the electric bill. So it was nasty when we found them. Um, it's like, oh Lord. Found another Dusty. I guess he was married and his wife kicked him out. He was in his tidy whities, laying in his bed in his garage apartment, watching a box TV, choked on a can of soup that he didn't even heat up. His wife came when the body was discovered, and she was like, "I am so done." Like there was no emotion. Like you should have seen this lady's face. She was cold. This wife was cold. I was like, she was like, "Can I go now?" She was like unbothered, just unbothered. He must have did her super bad because she was just like, "Can I go now? I gotta go. I gotta go pick up. I gotta go to church. I gotta go do something. I gotta, She was like, I gotta go to the grocery store." I'm like, lady, your husband's your ex or they weren't divorced because you know how some people they just don't divorce. They just separate and live separate when they. And he was old. Like she was about 70, 60 or 70. And he was about like, 60 or 70. And she was just unbothered, just like, I can't have nothing to do with this. I got to go to the grocery store. That's when I knew right then and there something is off. I was 19. I was like, something is off. Old lady's supposed to be loving and kind. What this man done did to her. Okay, so do you consider yourself mean? Mm, only to certain people. Sometimes I could be mean, but most of the time I'm not. What was my last day like? My last day as a mortician? Upset, mad, Um, because I was working at different funeral homes, and the last funeral home I worked for a woman, and she was a Pisces just like me. She was older, and she had a lot of jealousy. She had a lot of issues, and she was really evil. Like as far as how she treated a lot of people, it wasn't just me. Everybody warned me not to work there. Don't work there. She crazy. Don't work there. Nobody ever lasts more than 6 months. Oh, anyway, anyway, I don't like working with Pisces women, well, older. So yeah, my last day, I took a long, long lunch break. Too long. Because I knew I was gonna quit. Came back in. It's like, what do you think you were doing? And, nothing was going on. It was like a Wednesday. What do you think you're doing? You're supposed to be back in this amount of time. I'm like, I I needed some time to think. Think about what? Da, 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 da. I'm like, so I was talking to my mom while I was on my long lunch break, telling her about this crazy lady I work for. My mama crazy too. So she calls up there and cusses out my boss. And that was funny. I'm like, I get, I can't just get my stuff. I quit. I don't need to finish out the day. Bye. But my mom cussed her out for me. It was hilarious. Isn't that crazy that later you found James like it was meant to be? Yep. When I was packing up my little stuff, I was talking to the receptionist and the other lady that works there. I was like, I'm just gonna go find me a rich man because this ain't even worth it. I'm just gonna find somebody to take care of me. Where do they hang out at? And this one lady was like, oh, I think they hang out at this one new place down the street. She was giving me like the location. I was like, okay, thanks. It's like, listen, I ain't working no more. I'm tired of this. I'm just go find me some rich man to take care of me. I'm done. Ranting and packing my things as I was quitting. And then 2 weeks later, I had got in contact with my old boss, not the lady, but a different boss. And he was like, "Will you come help me embalm this body?" I was like, "Sure. You gonna pay me? I don't know." I was like, "Well, I ain't doing it, and I'll do it." Because he was potential. He was a potential. Could have got that. And so I went to the bar around the corner from the funeral home because he had to drive there, and he was running late. So I didn't have a key, so I had to sit in the bar that was close by the funeral home. That's where I met my husband, sitting in the bar, waiting. It was a bar restaurant, waiting for this other dude to show up so I can help him embalm. And it ended up me meeting my husband and not ever going to help that dude embalm. So 2 weeks later, literally. And the ultimate revenge on the lady boss was when one of James' friends passed away. He was like this really rich architect that designed a lot of buildings and schools and libraries and stuff like that in Houston. And so James and I were invited to the exclusive funeral that what's her name, Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee was giving the eulogy to, and da 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 da. It was in a really nice church, and she was working that funeral. She saw me sitting in the I don't want to say the audience, but the pews of the church with, and with all these millionaires, rich dudes, rich people like and she just looked at me. And I was like, I had on my black dress. I was looking good. Look at my black dress, like she looked bad too. She had aged a lot, and I was like, ah, ultimate revenge. Didn't even. So, and his wife, the dude that died, the architecture, his wife was young. She was young. He was old. She was young. She had one of them funeral hats on. You know how they wear, and the sunglasses, sitting in the front row. She got a lot of money. I said, that's gonna be me, James. James was like, I said, I might even hire them just to mess with them. Was she crying? She had on sunglasses. We don't know. Me and James joke around like that, like my husband. It's like, that's gonna be me, James. I'm gonna look good at your funeral, James. Have you ever visited Talum? No, I never. Um, Casket ready. Okay, so enough of my funeral stories. But yeah, the videos about, guys on my channel. I don't block you. Now, if you get like real crazy, like YouTube will block the really bad ones. It's not me. Um, YouTube has a system in place where if it is against their guidelines, they'll automatically get deleted. So on some of them, you live my dream life. I try. I mean, everybody's dream life is always different. Like you think, oh, this is what you want, and when you get it, it's you want something else. It's like you keep wanting the next thing and the next thing until you're like where you saw yourself. I'm going to get there one day soon. Yeah. Do you believe in vision boards? I make like books instead, like journals. And it's similar to a vision board. I can put pictures and stuff in it. Almost kind of like a scrapbook journal, but it's like your manifestation. Um, I have bad luck when I meet someone I connect with. They are usually too far away. Then meet people in your city. Mhm. You want to give dignity and care to the dead. That would be a good career, but it's not really a good career for a woman because it's so demanding. You work holidays, weekends, sometimes 12 hours a day, sometimes middle of the night. Hmm. And do you get a lot of women messaging you about fighting over a dusty? I'm really live. Yes. No. Okay. So I get a lot of women who write me trying to figure out how to get their dusty to act right, and I'm just like, why? Like, or to get them back after they've left. And sometimes I don't want to help them because um, they're just going to break up with him again 2 weeks later. I say, look, either you want him or you don't. Accept him as he is, or move on. You can't change him. If you love him, then keep him as is and stop complaining. That's what I have to tell some people because they want to take a man and change him. I'm like, that's not your job. That's his mom's job, or he don't need you to finish raising him. You can't change him into what you want him to be. He has to already be that or change himself into that because would you want a man to change you into somebody? You know, if you don't like being changed and told what to do and you should do this and you should do that, neither does a man. And you can't make them become something that they don't want to become for you. You know, they might not want to do that for you. They might be waiting for the one that they really want to do it for, and then they'll change. But if they're not what you want, then you should let them go or accept them as they are and stop trying to change them. Mhm. See, John says he can't do right. Uh huh. Did you ever see Michael Jackson in person? No, I saw Prince though twice. Met Prince twice. Never saw Mike though. Wanted to. What does it mean if? Why am I scared of who? That's weird. Um, why do you enjoy watching? Who do you enjoy watching on YouTube? Let's see who am I subscribed to. Let me just pull this up because see what their names are. Who do I like watch? G Taylor. Who's this? Yanni Rose. Watch her sometime. Uh, hey Kitty. Come in. Nitra B. They're mostly like beauty. Um, thank you.
I might need enough to come into your video.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on live. No, sorry. New Rebel Entertainment. Spiritual. He's a guy. He does like decoding videos. He's spiritual. I watched that channel. Um, a lot of haul channels that haul shopping stuff. Let me see. Trisha, y'all know Trisha Paytas. I don't really watch her. And then she has another channel, Blind Sundoll for MJ. I thought she was like an MJ fan, so I was like, a long time ago, I subscribed to her. Like she had like a Michael Jackson store. I think that's why I subscribed to her. Who else? Some of these my kids didn't subscribe to. I don't even know half these people. Mindful Attraction 2.0. Yeah. Who else? Superwoman. She's funny. A lot of my subscriptions get hidden because my kids always on here, but I have like a bunch of YouTube channels, so I'm subscribed to different people on different channels. Hot 97, movie clips. Myself, my other channels. Oh, Michael Trapson. Kitty, don't jump up there. Y'all know Michael Trapson, right? Y'all don't know who Michael Trapson is? Oh my gosh. If Michael Jackson sang trap, Michael Trapson, like trap music. Y'all ain't never heard Michael Trapson? Billie Jean and I Dab? Come on. Y'all look him up. Look, I'm gonna show you. It's trap Michael Jackson. Ah, he has one where he's Prince too. It's hilarious when Prince meet Michael Jackson in heaven. Y'all gotta go see that video. Yeah, my kids told me a funny joke. They said, "I got another joke for one of your trolls. The next time they troll you," I said, "What?" You could say, "You're so ugly. Even Hello Kitty said goodbye." I'm like, okay, I might use that one. uh, who don't you like on YouTube? I don't like these dusty pick me chicks that be like trolling me. Um, I don't like them. I don't even know their name because their channels keep getting shut down. Uh, let's see. I think most of these are just like my kids stuff because I don't know. Who do y'all like? Floyd Mayweather, TM. Who are the worst trolls, men or women? Let me think about that one because that's a good one. Well, I think more women could be jealous and upset at the same time and mad at their situation. And so it might feel like they're being meaner, but I kind of try to empathize with them. Like, I understand why you're upset. I would be too if I had to work 12 hours, come home, do homework, da 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 da. I feel for them. So I can't really be upset with them because I know they're upset at their own self. But they can be kind of mean. They can be mean. And then you got to worry about them reporting you because they get emotional and, flagging your videos, going to write stuff about you online because, that's what women do. They do the most. They go and start groups and they do the absolute most. Like a man never did that to me. They just laugh, get cussed out, and move on. Women, they got to uh, make a video about you, start a group, do some screenshots, start a blog. They just advertising me for free. I'm just telling you. All they're doing is advertising. So I guess that's a good thing too, right? The sticks. So I mean, women who do that to me, all you're doing is free advertising. I just keep getting more people subscriptions. Right. I don't know what I'm doing Mother's Day. Nobody told me what I'm doing. The male trolls just contribute to the chat and watch the ads. Can I hook you up with some of James's friends? No. They all old. You want an old man? When am I going to do subscriber giveaways? I used to do them a long time ago. Um, the thing is, I don't like if I did, it would have to be local because of international shipping and stuff. You don't see Sag men to be relationship material? Hmm. Get your old Sag man. Once they reach a certain age, they just give up and be like, okay, whatever. They don't fight no more. They're just like, all right. Where did I purchase it? On Etsy? It's my initials. It's like a monogram necklace on Etsy. Just type in monogram necklace. And it's this Asian lady that does it. She's like the first one that'll pop up. Mhm. A lot of the Facebook groups are doing monthly charges now. See, I only charge once. Get in my group, you only got to pay one time unless you get kicked out. And I don't kick people out. It's the other admin. Have you ever done anything on long distance? Like a dating? I don't count that as dating. I think it's dating for cowards. Long distance dating is dating for cowards. And long distance dating for men is dating with no commitment or dating while dating for real. So that cat. My ex was older than me and he's a Virgo. Never dated a Virgo. Okay. Yeah, I don't count long distance as dating because think as men are physical beings. Y'all aren't dating. He's just draining you emotionally. Okay. Out of sight, out of mind, they say. Shira reminds me of everything my mama told me from the time I was 4. Take notes. um, Best way to get over being played. Become a player. Hmm. When your birthday? March. You want to look up my life card and description and send it to you? March 11th. Okay, look it up. Mhm. What is the name of the Facebook group? It is a private group for only women. Um, so I don't say the name. It's just you gotta find me. You gotta inbox me on Facebook if you're a woman and you want to join. Mhm. Shira, you seem like you always keep a cool head and you never take anything personal. I do now. When I was younger, I took everything personal. Well, not everything, but from people that when I was young, I took stuff personal because I didn't know any better. I took everything at work personal. I took how people talk to me personal. And I had to realize at one point, they don't care. It's not personal. Only because I took it that way that I felt that way. And so I had to stop doing that. And then stuff stopped bothering me. And I felt more peaceful and I didn't have to argue with everybody. I didn't have to feel like I had to prove anything to other people. And I didn't feel like they their opinions mattered anymore. I was like, now I'm getting ready to flip the script. Y'all gotta entertain me. Y'all gotta make me impressed. Da 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 da. That's how I started treating people. Have I ever cried over a guy? Ooh, when I was drunk. But then when I sobered up, I was over it. Mhm. I'm a queen of diamonds. How you doing? Yay. But I was 17. I could cry once. Once or once. How can you find me on Facebook? Go to my YouTube channel page. Like when this goes off, click on like She Was Seven and it'll take you to my main YouTube channel. And then you'll see the little Facebook icon, like right in the long picture. I say PayPal and Facebook. Just hit the Facebook. And then send me a message. I am an emotionalist Pisces. I became like that. Yeah. A lot of people do. A lot of the most emotional people turn into the coldest people because they've been so um, into their emotions that they either had to cut them off or go crazy. That's how it is. Frozen. Yep. You remind me of my college girlfriend. Aw, I wonder what she's doing now. Mhm. How many success stories do I have? For who? Women? Psh, a lot. A lot. Too many. Too many to count. Oh, she's an attorney. Oh, that's good. That would have been my, you know what? If I wasn't a mortician, I would have been an attorney. That's crazy, huh? I could find a loophole in anything. I can make reasonable doubt where there is none. Did any marry a millionaire? Yes. Marry, engaged, got Range Rovers, doing better than me. All because they got they started getting these dudes when they were young. You know, Mhm. Cars, condos, jewelry, houses. Yes. Can you hypnotize yourself to become emotionalist? No, because that's mental. It's not. So if you want to become emotionalist, just stop caring what people think. Stop caring in general. Only care about yourself. Be like, this happened like one of my friends who was a Pisces taught me this. She said, look, these are the things that I don't do. I don't help people move. I don't lend out money. I don't come to your rescue in an emergency. Don't call me. Be the last me. Don't even put me in with anyone you would call when you need something. Do not call me. That's what she would tell people. And I was like, wow, that's a good way to get that out of the way quick. Because I hated when people used to call and ask, can you help me move? Can you help me pack? Can you come do this? Can you come do that? Can you do this? Can you? I hated that. And she said, I just tell people straight up because if you want to be my friend and hang out with me, you need to be my friend and hang out with me. Don't ask me for that. And that's exactly where the moment that I heard her say that, I was like, you're correct. You need to tell people exactly what you do not do and what you do. And it's not being emotionalist, it's just having a list of demands like a celebrity. Don't make no eye contact with me. Talk to me through him. But with normal people. So don't try to please everyone. That's another thing. Stop trying to please people. Unless they're paying you to please them, you don't have to do it. Same thing with guys. Don't be a people pleaser. Mhm. Do I want to know more about the Queen of Diamonds? Sure. Google cardiology. Okay, I will Google that. Thank you. Thank you for doing that for me. I appreciate it. I'm the Queen of Diamonds. Don't care about anyone's opinion unless they pay your bills. Exactly. Sure. Would you leave for a billionaire? Shoot. I'm sure he would make me leave. Girl, you better go. Shoot. Mail me some money. PayPal me. A billionaire? Are you serious? Shoot. I would if he didn't make me go, something would be wrong. If you had a girlfriend and a billionaire wanted her, wouldn't you send her? Girl, you better go and send me some money. Don't take it personally. I won't take it personally. Just send me some money. Do you, boo. Do I get threatened by other women because I'm dating a high quality man? No, I don't because I already know I already know that he's not really going to do anything or go anywhere with any or whatever because it's too much work. Women are a lot of work, and he old. He's done. I was a lot of work. Okay, I was a lot of work. He ain't finna let that work go to waste. Okay, and I think I don't know if y'all were watching that video, but I asked him online. I mean, while I was doing the video one time, why did he date me when I was so young? And he said because you weren't. What did he say? He's like because you weren't already set in your ways, and I could kind of mold you into you know the type of wife that I wanted. I'm like, whatever. Little did he know, right? So I was like, what do you mean the type of wife? You didn't mold me? And he was like, well, you learned a lot from me. I'm like, okay. And he's like, and also, you didn't have a lot of hangups. You weren't stuck in your ways. You know, that sometimes with age comes bitterness, like men say, um, jumping to conclusions. A young woman is about certain things. Older ladies want certain things. So I think when I met him, he was ready for that younger chick. He'd already been there and done that with his first wife. So he was ready to get his midlife crisis on with me. Men really think they run this. Well, that's what you got to let them think, so they can be like, "I run this. I get to do this." Yeah. Mhm. That's why you talk. Mhm. Brunch. Shira, did you learn the game from older white women? No, my sister, my mom, and my sister. How do you remain ladylike on a date when a guy is being really annoying or getting on your nerves? I'm trying to take your advice, but I have short fuses. Um, like I have a fake emergency. Have a fake emergency or a food allergy. I gotta go. Um, or just stop listening to what he's saying and plan out your outfits for tomorrow and what shoes you gonna wear with it. Accessorize in your mind and just say, be thinking about what you're gonna wear tomorrow. That's what I do. Like I zone out. I stop listening, just like guys do. They're not listening to you most of the time when you're talking. I'm planning out outfits. Hi, kitty. Um, yeah. So yeah, thank y'all guys for tuning into my channel. I don't block y'all. Thanks for coming. I know I'm hard on y'all, but the channel wouldn't be the same without y'all. So I just thought I'd give y'all a shout out video. Hey, how you doing, trolls? How you doing, guys? Guys. Hi, Bobby Womack. I thought you died. Okay. How to beat your cousin. I want to get married before her. Hmm. Better start dating. Older men. Older men will get married faster than younger men. Make sure they're not recently divorced because then it'll take longer because they just got free. Like, when a man first gets divorced, he not trying to get married right away. Like, y'all guys tell these ladies, if y'all been married for 20, 30 years and you just get divorced, you're not trying to get married in 1 year or in 2 years. You're trying to be free. Or when you're in college and you're like 22, you're not trying to stay with one woman. You're trying to go explore the world and sow your royal oats, right? A lot of these women get upset because they think you're supposed to get married and be with the same person forever. Like, no, they want to go explore. Yes.
Um, I found I found out what Oprah's zodiac sign was.
What?
She's an Aquarius.
Oprah's an Aquarius, just like our mother, your grandmother, and my mama. Okay. I was like wondering what her sign, Oprah sign was, and she found it for me. Thank you, Layla. Oprah's an Aquarius, the water bearer. I would have to stay away from Shira. What? Bye. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. We don't. We doing big things this year, Aquarius. Okay. some of y'all trolling comments are actually funny.
Also, mine are too.
Hmm. You can't take the guys trolling here serious. Nope, I never do. Why do all these women want rich men? Close the door. 'Cause I don't want the TV. Why do all the women want a rich man that has worked hard for themselves and they want to take it away? That sounds like very angry and bitter towards me. Okay, let me break it down to you the real reason we want to take your money. If we like you, we want to just spend your money for a lifetime. If we really don't like you, we just want to take it in as much as we can get and before we leave. That's it. So if we like you, we're gonna continue to take it and take it and take it and want to be with you, want to eventually get married, so we can spend it even further and get on all the life insurance and the deeds and stuff like that. But if we don't really like you, we'll get a few hundred, a few thousand out of you, then we'll be gone. Not all women are like that though. Not all women are like that. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the women who are like that. The women who are like that are the ones who are not seriously dating. They're not trying to find a husband. They're just dating because every man that they come across either uses them or doesn't take them seriously. So what they do is say, okay, well, the next time I'm gonna date and leave with something in my hand because every time I've dated someone, they've always misused or lied or wasted my time or da, da, da. So this time I'm leaving with something. That's basically what it is. So that's why I say if guys started treating women a lot better, the women would treat the men a lot better. But it starts with, because y'all, I just told y'all what women do to me. Imagine what they would do to you. Okay. And I'm a woman. I'm like, okay, you get mad at me. You're going to go start a blog. You're going to write some complaints. You're going to report me to this and this and that. You're going to make a Facebook group. You're going to make a channel, on YouTube. If a woman would do all that for me because I upset her, imagine how she's going to drain your pockets or get revenge on you. Because like women are very emotional. They take stuff super personal and that their egos are bruised. So they're going to gather up every piece of whatever they can do to get at you. Now imagine if imagine if you treated her right and she used all that energy and put it into the relationship in a positive way, which you could have. Okay? Imagine all that emotion going for a positive cause instead of a negative. The way that women became, ruthless, only about money and this and this. Imagine if they were never upset, how much love they would be giving you, how proud they would be of you, how, they knew your potential was going to come through, how they would defend you. Imagine if only they felt that, you know, they weren't going to be mistreated. um It's good to be upfront about what you want. Yes, her husband is Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby. I don't think so. We got Bill Cosby some Bill Cosby money over here. Um, you want if I want to ruin a Dusty's life, yeah. We know exactly how to get you. We know exactly how to make you happy. It's which one you gonna bring us? That's the question. Right. Imagine if trolls use this energy to get some money on it. I was raised to be a hardcore pygmy. Back in the day, women were told to be a certain way because men weren't as bad as they are now. Now, when the times change, the women have to change. That's just it. You can't stay the same as your grandma. And when the men are out here sagging and uh, thinking they the prize, dropping you off to work, driving your car to go pick up Sharkeisha, you got to change with the times. You cannot sit there and be your grandma and your mama when you're not dealing with your daddy and your grandfather anymore. Okay? It's a difference now. You have to change with the times. Just like these men, the guys, y'all aren't dealing with y'all grandma and mama and aunts anymore. Y'all dealing with Sharkeisha. And housewives of Atlanta. And, that's what y'all are dealing with. If you want love to come back, you got to be willing to sacrifice. Got to be willing to sacrifice. That's what I'm saying. Love's still somewhere, but you gotta sacrifice. You gotta be like, okay, what these women want, what can we do to make them happy? You know, oh, that's all I gotta do, and they'll be happy. Hmm. They'll be like, okay, but the women have to do their work too. They can't be angry and mad and upset and emotional and accusing people of stuff all the time. You gotta play your role too. You gotta sacrifice some of that stuff too, you know. Mhm. But as far there's a channel called Barbershop Conversations, and they are telling women to get a man to want you, to need to cater to him. Pick me bait. Wow. Okay. I want what? Mhm. But at the end of the day, people are going to be who they want to be with. They'll find a way to get what they want eventually. Um, do you believe in best friends? It's not a mythical creature. I do believe in people can have a good friend. Yes, I'm about to get a lot of publicity. Why? I'm sending all the women there to your channel. Oh, thank you. Please do. Tell them to come on over here. Okay, so in a perfect world, what would a man and a woman be for each other? In a perfect world where everyone was equal. In a fictitious world, what would the perfect woman be? I said in a fictitious world. Real, true. What? Shoot, how do you deal with with people that shame me for being a housewife? What do you mean shame you? I mean, why would they shame you for being a housewife? Who's shaming you? Mhm. Because I'd be proud to write that. When people ask me what is your occupation, I'd be like housewife. Mhm. I mean, my husband's family members. That's they don't count. Their opinion don't count. It's like, oh, I'm a housewife. That's all I have to do. Yes. Just act like you don't care. It's like, oh, I love my freedom though. It's like I could never give this life up. It's like I could sleep. I could do whatever. I make them real jealous because they got to go to work. I can watch Netflix all day. I can get online. I was online shopping. I could go get my nails done. So it's really a really rewarding, you know, life. I don't have to sit in rush hour traffic. Oh my gosh, I could just relax. Sometimes when the kids are at school, I go to the movies. Oh yes. They think I'm lazy. It's not my fault. Most of the women in his families are pick. Just call it. I relax. I'm stress free. Just start saying I'm relaxed. I'm stress free. I look younger than my age. You know, just rub it in. That's why they mad because they jealous. How to look busy as a housewife so I don't look lazy. Okay. When you hear the garage door open, get up and stand up near the kitchen. I said near the kitchen and open the fridge or get a sponge and start wiping the island. Like when you hear the garage door pop up, be like, hey, how's work? That's it. Oh, I'm tired. I've been on my feet all day, baby. Then you plop right back on the couch where you were sitting 2 minutes before. What do you want to do? You want to watch some TV? Spray some bleach, like Clorox spray in the air, like so it can smell clean. Light a candle, a scented candle. Um, Close all the doors. Make the house look cleaner. Yeah, that's it. I stand like well. Usually, when he comes home, I'm upstairs or in my office right here. Like I'm in my office when he comes home most of the time, or I'm downstairs standing up because we can hear the garage open. So that's how cute. Hurry up and clean up. Get y'all shoes off the floor. Okay, I'm gonna go. Positions, positions. That's how you do that. um, she will have all the tricks in the book. Yeah, a lot of military wives stayed home too. That's true. But thing is, y'all, like honestly, guys, I do make money. I make money sitting here talking to y'all. Okay, you can write a book. Yes, I've already done that. I wrote a book already. It's called Too Pretty to Pay Bills, and you can buy it on Amazon. It's an ebook. How long does it take to master the game? If you read a couple books, you'll be able to master it, or you go on YouTube and listen to a couple of audio books, you'll be able to master it fast. um, Check out Robert Greene, The 48 Laws of Power. Mm, the laws are something about, the laws are 48 Laws of Power um, by Robert Greene. What was it? That's on YouTube. You can listen to that while you drive to work. That one is a good one. The Art of Seduction. Thanks. Thanks. Yep. The only thing you need to do for your channel is get a circle light. A circle light? For really? For what? Y'all don't like my desk lamp? I do have another channel for hauls. I have four, like 3 or 4 channels. How would you recommend for a queen to get out of depression? Never say that you're in depression. That's number one. Never admit and say to yourself that you are depressed. That's number one. Everything is mental. So if you say you're depressed, you know, try not to say those things. Try not to label yourself. Um, First and foremost, because everything is one choice at a time. Choose to be happy that day. Do everything that makes you happy that day and go shopping. Somebody said go shopping, retail therapy. Somebody said shrooms will knock out depression. Yeah, great. Exercise, yes. Cook for yourself. Go walk through. Yeah. You know what I always say, and it's kind of rude. But well, first of all, ask yourself why you're depressed. Is it over a man? Please don't say it's over a man. Do you recommend a man that's a provider but who is controlling? I can't be controlled. Do you understand? If you're the type of woman that can be controlled, that's your fault. Because no matter who tried to control me, I would end up controlling them. That's just the game. You got to know the game. Like I said, 48 laws of power. Go read that. Go get it. Okay? No one can control you. Still depressed over a man. Get over that. That man don't want you. Accept it and move forward. Find someone who will worship you. Okay? Um, I'm serious. Like, there's no reason to be depressed over a man. I cannot be controlled. I cannot. And it's not like I'm out of control. It's just that you're not finna control me. I'm getting ready to control you, but you don't even know it. You won't even see it coming. Hmm. Before you enter into any relationship where you feel like someone is controlling, go read the 48 laws of power. Then you will be in control and they won't even know it. Okay? See, men don't get depressed over women. Why are y'all depressed over men? They don't care. Are y'all devote too much energy into a man when they didn't devote hardly anything into you? So of course you should be depressed because a lot of women become depressed because they gave too much, and that's their ego that's wounded. Really, it's your ego. I did a video on that earlier today. Your ego just wounded. Boost your self esteem back up. Go get a makeover. Put some makeup on. Get your heels on. Go walk in front of a bunch of dusties and have them drooling over you, and then go home. You won't be depressed no more. I've been depressed over a woman. Some men do got feelings. Oh, how many? Like one woman? How long did it take you to get over her? Because some of these women be depressed for years. How many days did it take you to get over? 2 seconds. Um, you wear makeup every day now. That's good. Take care of yourself. Yeah, that's another way to get out of depression. Focus on you only. I mean, when there's no one else around, keep only focus on yourself. Took you a month because you fought the feelings. Oh, I've talked to women that's been depressed over a man for 9 years. Okay, that's crazy. 9 years. 9 years. Still waiting on him. He's married, got 4 kids. Still waiting on him. 9 years. And she just no, he coming back. Please don't be that lady. uh but you so yeah, if you're depressed over a month over a man, go get another one. Right? He's not a billionaire. He's just a normal dude. So, what would you say to someone if they wanted to break it off with you to not come off sounding immature or pressed? What would you say to someone if they wanted to break it off with you? Oh, okay, so if they say, "I wanna break up with you," how did that sound like you care? And just be like, "Oh, okay. Well, it was fun. I really enjoyed our time together." Act like it just didn't do anything for you. Like, it's nothing, just nothing. Like, "Oh, okay. Well, I really enjoyed our time together, and I don't know what I'm supposed to say. Like, good luck. Um, see you around. I don't know." Then put on your shades, flip your hair. You got some hair, and walk out, and let them watch you leave. Like, do your sexy walk, walk out. Don't say nothing else. Don't ask why. Just say, "Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to say, but good luck. I had fun. It was real." I'm on my way to the next one. Plan B, here I come. Don't show any emotion. Yes, I think if they spent a lot of money on you, you probably relieved because now you can go get somebody else. You don't have to worry about. But if you gave a lot and they just want to leave you and you gave more than they gave you, you're gonna be pissed. So don't. That's why I say don't do that. Show no emotion. Just like, oh, okay, well, give them a hug. It's like, okay, well, I had a lot of fun with you. I will always remember you, and you were such a blast. But okay, bye. Be happy to see him go by. Like, I can't wait to call this dude that's been in my inbox 20 years. Wait, yeah, 20 days waiting on me to leave you, because as men, all you gotta do is go to your inbox on Facebook right now. Go to the messages that are what they call it, hit people. Go to requests. See all the men that have been trying to message you the whole time you was with some dude. Be like, "Oh, how you doing?" Let me see. Let me go to his friends page. See if he got some cuter friends. Cause mm, date his best friend. You really want to be ruthless. No, don't homie hop. Date his brother. LOL. Done that. Um, y'all want to hear some ruthless stuff that I've done? I've dated someone's brothers, cousin. Mm, who else? I've never dated her aunt. Grandpa, no, not grandpa. Son. Yeah, because he was old. Son. I told y'all ruthless. Ah, just because I could. Boss. Someone's boss. One of my exes boss. Hey, that was the best one, I'm telling you right now. If you want to get him, go date that boss. Yes, that is the best ever. Go get his boss. Mm, those were the good old days. Your favorite narcissist. Yeah. Man, if could you imagine? Could you imagine this man? Your wife or your girlfriend, you break up with her, you leave her. Next thing you know, you at work and she's showing up. You think she finna cause some crap, some trouble with you, and your boss walks out. You ready to go to lunch, baby? And you see that and you be like, and you be like, yeah, baby, come on, I'm ready to go to lunch. I already been shopping and everything. Wait till you see what I got. Don't mess with a woman. That's what I'm saying. Women are the worst trolls ever. They will come get your boss at lunch and right in front of you. Yep. So I mean, they liked. I knew that they liked me already, and so all I had to do was just be like, show up the right place at the right time. Be like, be alone. Hmm. But like I said, if y'all making women mad, that's like smoking by the gas station. Y'all don't want to do that. Smoking right next to the gas pump. Don't do it. And I think gold diggers have taken the constructive way out of the problem instead of the destructive way, because all we just want to do is be compensated. We're not getting revenge on you. We're not making your life miserable. We're not really bashing. We're not, doing some of the stuff that some women are. We just trying to get your money. Okay. We're using it constructively to profit. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that bad. There's feminists out there who are just like saying, really bad things about men in general, all men. At least we say we still need you, you know. At least we still say, "Hey, we need you. Come on." Other women are just like, you know, some of these feminists are a little bit extreme. At least we still want to dress up, look cute, and go out in public with you. Be like, "Hey, how you know?" Even if it's a lie, you know. Um, but I think it's a more constructive way to channel that anger, because eventually, if you do meet the right man who will provide for you, all that stuff is gonna fall away anyway, like it did with me and James. It fell away and just become, you know, normal again. But you still maintain your standards. Why women got the money nowadays? Yeah, but we want yours too. It's like when y'all have a wife, y'all want a mistress too, right? Y'all got a girlfriend, what y'all want? Another girlfriend too, right? Same concept. We got money, we want yours too. Same concept. Oh, there's a mosquito in here. Mosquito got in.
Where's the mosquito?
I don't know. It's flying around. Mhm. Same reason, like Two Chain said, he got a wife, mistress, and a girlfriend. Yeah. So that's the reason, and we want yours too, just like you want this woman and the other one. You stop wanting that one and the other one, we'll stop wanting ours and yours. Maybe. I don't think I'll ever stop, but that's too late for me. But some of these women, they might. I need to try harder. It's not about trying. It's just being. You know what I'm saying? There's these like men are here right now. So why don't you ask them? Women that try too hard, they can tell. They can sense that desperation. Yes, baby. Oh, thanks. You just gotta be. You know what I'm saying? You can't. It's not about trying. It's just be. Be what you like. So don't ask us. Don't ask us nothing. But can't men sense out desperate women? Like they can tell you desperate. You become a target when you look like you're trying too hard or you know y'all know pygmies. And if you're trying too hard and it's too forced, they can tell. So you have to practice. All beings can sense desperation. That's true. Like when I was young and I went out alone, because I'd always go out alone. Men, I would watch men. They would look for the desperate women first. They would look for the desperate women first. Then they would look at the other women, you know. But you could always tell the desperate women because they would look nervous. They would be fidgeting. They would be like, you know, quiet. Then you can tell the women who weren't um, desperate because they'd be sitting back, like they'd be relaxed. They'd be like, with their little drink, like they own the place. The women that are desperate be like, every time somebody walked through the door, seeing who's looking at them. Be the woman that owns the place. That's how you gotta be. Mhm. Thank you. You're so inspiring, ladies. Yes, own the place. Act like you own it. This is my bar. What you talking about? It's my food. What you talking about? Okay. Get comfortable. It's like, hey, in your establishment, what you talking about? This is my world. Someone says desperate women. Laban says desperate women are be paranoid. Nothing pleases you. No, we're talking about how men can sense a desperate woman when they go out. I said, act like you own the place. When you go out, a lot of women ask me, what do I do if I go out alone? I feel uncomfortable. Da, da, da. Act like you own the place. It's your bar. What you talking about? It's your world. Have this confidence. Be mysterious. Don't be, you know, look inviting. Like smile. Customer service. Okay. It's like a man will approach this faster than this. A man will approach this faster because you're not, you know, desperate. It's like, come on if you want to. Come get some of this if you can. So that's what it is. It's the attitude. It's just like, why are you so nervous? You a woman. You know what I mean? You got what they want. Okay, I'm glad she's keeping her composure and living her best life. They're so miserable. Oh, you're talking to someone else. Okay, you went to check out those stores. Great advice in the rich parts. Yes. Desperate women ask too many questions. I told y'all. Stop talking. Um, if they come up to you while you're looking insecure or bummy, they they probably have a motive. Just saying. True. I don't trust no man that come up to me when I'm looking crazy. It's rarely that rarely happens, but I don't trust any man who come up to me when I'm looking really bad. Don't trust it. It's like, ooh, she's desperate. She'll probably buy me some shoes. My birthday is gonna be tomorrow or next week. You know what I'm saying? Somebody he says, yeah. Mm. Men when men go up to ugly, dusty women, they already know what it is. Oh, she gonna get this down payment for me. She gonna help me. um, desperate women out of show their hand out of the gate. Yeah, they tell you exactly what they have, how many degrees they have, how much money they make, where they live, how many kids they got. They just lay it out on the table. And what do? You figure out how you can get what she got by all the weaknesses that she just told you, right? Hmm. You're like, okay, what can I do? It's either scam or be scammed in this world. That's what it is. What happened to classiness and morality? I don't know. I'm asking the same question. What happened to it? It left when a man wanted a girlfriend and a wife at the same time. I guess it left when a man, you know, wanted a down payment and tricked the woman into getting it. I don't know. When did it leave? Bye, John. You saying peace? How to get my fiance to lose weight? Is it a lady? Is your okay? You got a fiance and you want her to lose weight. Are you overweight? Let me ask you that first. Because you can't tell a person to lose weight if you overweight. This just don't work. If you're not overweight, then I'll tell you. I'm slim. He's overweight. Oh, it's a boy. Okay. These names sometimes I can't tell if you're male or female. Does he have money? Because it doesn't matter if he got money. I don't mind no weight. See, you would overlook that if he had money. You wouldn't care if he was fat. He's a multimillionaire. Let that man eat, girl. Let that man eat. Let that man eat. Um, why don't you just start leading by example? You know what I'm saying? That would be my thing. Like, eat healthier food when you're with him, so that he might order something healthier. Like, if you order a salad, will he order something unhealthy if you always trying to be healthy? If so, he don't care. He rich. He can be fat. Okay. I mean, I'm serious. When you are a multimillionaire, you don't care. Like, "No women gonna do what I want. I can be 300 pounds. I'm gonna eat until he has a heart attack. Then he gonna really be scared. This, you know what? Feed him extra so he can get a heart attack. That way he'll have to go on to that. Like, come on, honey, get some extra gravy. Oh yes, let me feed you, baby. Want some ribs? Feed him until he can't eat no more. Then he gonna want to lose weight. Hmm. You should be trying to. I missed that one. Feed him to death. Just like, ah, So I don't like if he's fat and he's a multimillionaire, he don't care what you think, child. That's why he eats like that because he can. I mean, I'm serious. If I was a man and I was a multimillionaire, I would be huge. I'm just like every day is a buffet. Every day. I'm like, I'm rich. My daughter said, if you had one wish, what would it be? I said that all foods that was good for you were bad, and all foods that were bad for you were good for you. That was my wish. Oh, how do I convince James to do something? I make it seem like it was his idea. I play dumb and pull it out of him um, by dropping context clues. Like, for example, if I want him to dress a different way, like, I want my man to look a certain way, I'll put on a TV show with a man that dresses similar that I want him to dress. And I'll be like, um, what's that pattern on that shirt called? I like that. What's that called? Oh, that's called such and such. Oh, that's a nice shirt. Oh, I like the shoe. Yeah, that's a nice outfit. Would you ever wear something like that? Oh yeah, I could pull it off. I bet you could. Mm. Yeah, I could see you in that. Yeah, you would look good. Shoot. 2 days later, he got a similar outfit on. Okay, that's it. Just make him think it was his idea. Just play dumb, ask a question, give him a compliment. There you go. You want that man to lose weight? Go watch a movie with like somebody that's a little buff. And be like, oh, I bet you like talk about the clothes. Don't talk about the body. It's like, oh, I bet you look good in a shirt like that, and have it on a buff dude like The Rock. Oh yeah, I would have to get abs and like muscles though. It's like, oh, I know you could do it. That ain't no problem. You could do whatever you put your mind to. I mean, you made $1 million with some abs. But I think that color would look really good on you and that cut of the shirt. Yeah. Well, maybe I should start going to the gym. Shoot, maybe I could pull off. Oh, you want to go to the gym? That would be fun. Want me to go too? Shoot, there you go. Mhm. Be careful what you wish for, encouraging men to get richer, not hotter. Right. And he go that's right. I saw this overweight dude in the gym. You could tell he used to be real cute and he got fat and you could tell he had money. And you could tell his self-esteem was a little low. This is how men target women. But you could tell if he had lost some weight, he would be very attractive. But it's just like a catch 22. You want him to look good, but if he look good, you might not be able to keep him. It's like, shoot, I date you fat. You look good. You look good fat too. You know. My dad lost a lot of weight and became extra dusty and wanted my mom to pay the bills. He thought he was the prize. Shoot. He done leveled up and said, I ain't paying no more bill. He must have been. You sure he wasn't watching this channel? My neighbor started going to the gym, and I knew when I saw them there that he was getting ready to have to leave his wife, and he did. She knew that was the signs. Though that's one of the signs of a man that's cheating on you too. They get new underwear, start going to the gym, start buying some new cologne. Um, what else? New socks, new clothes, new haircut, growing in facial hair, shaving off facial hair, not wanting to eat the fries, watching what they eat. Oh no, I don't want any tonight, honey. My ex done all that before he left me. See, told you. When they start buying them new drawers and socks, it's time to start looking through that phone. Somebody laughed. Yes. See, I want them to see my ugly drawers. I gotta get me some new ones. And they come home smelling like Irish Spring, and you don't have no Irish Spring. It's time. Ah, see, man on steroids. I don't know. You are way off, or he is slow. Either way, it's over. Yeah. So, oh my gosh, Trinidad James, that y'all crazy. He fixed his teeth though. Another reason not to look for rich man in the gym. Fry everything. Fry everything. Cut them drawers up. You see some new underwear? Put some holes in them. Oh, you want some new underwear, huh? Oh, you got some nice ones too. I see. Oh, these Calvin Kleins, Versace drawers. I know these ain't for me. Then go buy him some Hanes and some ugly go buy him some ugly underwear and say, "Baby, I was washing your clothes and I washed it with a, I had a pen in my pocket and all the ink came out on all because I was washing whites and all the ink came out and everything turned pink or red or black or whatever. And so I went and bought you some new tidy whitey Hanes. I'm so sorry. I washed it. It's just I messed it up. There you go. Go wear those. Hmm. Oh, that cologne that you wear, it stinks really bad. I don't know. Ugh, I must be allergic to it. It's making my throat hurt. Ugh. Don't wear that. Oh my gosh, you've been at the gym every day. Ugh, you know, what are you doing there? Why are you working out so hard? You training for a marathon or something? I guess I'll start going with you. Let's go together. We can have gym bonding hour with each other. Oh, I see you're not eating carbs this week. Oh, maybe we should go on a diet together. Let me throw all the stuff out of the house and I'll go on a diet too. And they start going on a diet, you start going on a diet because you know what it means. They start working out, you better start working out too. When they start buying underwear, go buy some lingerie. They're gonna be like, hey, wait a second. I never seen that lingerie before. Oh, it's new. I never seen it. Didn't wear it. Haven't worn it with you. I mean, haven't worn it yet. It's gonna be like, wait, just mirror what they do. They gonna get. Wait a second. She got some new. Mhm. Got some new hair. Got some new clothes. Got some new shoes. She going to the gym. She not eating carbs this week. What's going on? The same thing she's just saw you do. Duh. What you think going on? Scramble their mind. Yes. Be like, I gotta work late tonight. I'm hanging out with the girls tonight. Bye. Uh so thank you guys for making my channel what it is because it wouldn't be the same without men. So thank y'all for participating. That's why I don't block you. When I troll you, you know, don't take it personally. That's just what I do. I might get you real bad, but don't take it personally. That's just like, whenever if I'd ever get an argument with my husband, and two minutes later, I'm not mad anymore because I'm over it. I'm like, I didn't say what I need to say. What's up? I'm done. Unless it's something that I want and there's a battle. But most of the time, I'm just over it. I'm done. What you want to watch on TV? Horror, forensic files. That's why I learned. I learned a lot of stuff from forensic files. That salmonella trick, forensic file. You know how they caught her? Stupid woman. They caught the lady who used the salmonella trick because she was talking too much. Shut up, lady. Shut it. No, I came back. If she hadn't have said nothing, she would have been scot free. How should you and your man be hanging out? I don't want to be too distant, but I don't want to be too available. Um, I'll tell him what you like to do. Make sure I or show up and leave early. Say, oh, I like to do this and this and that. When he invites you out, go out, but leave early. Leave him wanting more. You know, if you want to spend more days with him, see him for like 1 or 2 hours and then leave. Don't spend all night there. Don't spend all day talking. Don't talk and text him on the phone all day. When you see him, you see him. You get in, you get out. That way you leave him wanting more. And when he sees you, or when you call, he's not gonna dread it because he just talked to you. When you text, when you get home, he's not gonna dread it because he just spent eight hours with you. No, he'd be excited to hear from you, but you're still gonna see him often, but just don't spend too much time. Get in and get out. Leave him wanting more. Mhm. So thank God we go real ones like alpha male and real ones. If their advice works for you, great. I don't hate on nobody. If they're working, good. Like y'all say, my advice wouldn't work on y'all. Y'all advice wouldn't work. Like that advice wouldn't work on us. We need to trade advice. We'll tell you what pick me's fall for. You could tell us what men fall for. Pick me's love for you to tell them that they don't need no makeup, that they look beautiful just like they woke up. They love that. They love to know that. What else they like to know? Kitty. They like them good morning texts. Good morning. And the good night texts. That way they know you're not somewhere you're not supposed to be. Because even if you are, you can still text, but hey, seems legit. Uh-huh. Oh, you're welcome, Sarah. Thank you for making me choose the right path. So you would date a rich person that had the bubonic plague. Yeah, because they finna die. Duh. You get on the insurance policy. Okay, guys, when you tell these women that they don't need no makeup and they don't need to do nothing else, they look good just like they are you lying to them? So you don't have to maintain it, or so no other man will look at them or try to take them from you. So you can get half your bills paid and save up. Is, is that part true? It's so true. I think it is. They want women to look ugly. No, they are beautiful, natural. hmm But okay, so if they're naturally beautiful, why do you turn your head when a Nicki Minaj type chick walks by with weave, hair, makeup? Why you looking at her? Why you trying to get her number? If you and your woman at home, barefaced and natural. How to show him other men you want. You don't. You just talk about compare him to someone else, but someone you don't know. They can't resist the Nikki types. Okay. It's so true. They don't want you to be attractive to other men. Yeah. Um, that's just like your man, you know. You don't want your man, especially if he looks good or has potential. You don't want think about this for 1 second. Your looks is like a man's car. Okay. Would you date, would you let your man go out a night on the town in a Ferrari by himself? Mm-mm. Why? Why? That's the exact same thing as weaves and makeup and tight dresses and girdles, and that's the equivalent of having a Ferrari to a man, especially if you have the potential. You know, if you look good already, natural, and you add all the other stuff to it, it's the same thing as driving off in in a convertible Ferrari, not convertible, but a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, um, whatever, by yourself on the town. You're gonna be like, "Oh, you ain't going nowhere without me. Why didn't you take the Honda? The Honda is fuel efficient." Don't be a hon. So think about that. Um, I'll buy everyone on here a Lambo. Okay, how you doing? The Honda has a great gas mileage, and we can take the kids. Exactly. I think men like the fact that you look good without all that stuff, but they shouldn't say I don't that you shouldn't wear it or you don't need it or don't go anywhere with all that stuff on. I like you that way because then that becomes like a little like so what if you was with a natural girl and she decided to level up? Like she decided to start wearing hair, nails, and makeup. What would you do? Especially if she looked good too. What would you do? Because I know a lot of girls that are doing this right now and their men are getting mad. They're like, why are you doing that? I don't, you changed so much. Trust her. Okay. Um, I leveled up on my ex when I was dating him and it started fights. There are methods to control nothing more. Yeah. So they they are lying. Okay. So do what you want, basically, as a woman. If you want to wear makeup, if you want to wear hair, wear it. Don't worry about what your man say he like. Why? Because the very woman that he might end up cheating on you with might have all that stuff on too. Okay. Mhm. I noticed the type of man who hit on me when I'm wearing sweats look crazy. What do I think of fake lashes? I wear fake lashes sometimes. Not all the time, but I wear them. I think they can make some women look nice. Sheila, why do women get mad when you level up? Because that means they got to level up, and they look ugly standing next to you now. That's why you making them look bad. My boyfriend started leveling up as soon as he saw you with wigs and makeup and dresses by getting trim and all. Yeah, he thought you was finna leave, that you was getting prepared for something to upgrade. Um, your mom tried to set you up with an unemployed 22-year-old for what? What was he gonna take you? Like James don't care what I wear, like, because I don't dress inappropriate. But like if I do have on something short, he'll be like, "Did you leave the house with that on?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Did you have on shorts?" I'm like, "Under it." I'm like, "No, no, you can't wear that no more." But he be joking. I said, "I didn't go. I didn't get out the car. I just pick up the kids." Oh, okay. Then he'll drop something on the floor. Pick that up. So do a video on how to deal with the attitude and egos of wealthy men, please. You just have to act just like them. Yeah, I keep telling you. You gotta act spoiled. It's like I don't care if you get mad. I told you what I wanted. If you can't do it, then don't worry about it. I'll find someone else who can. Obviously, you're not able to do what I need you to do. You got to be right back with them. You got to be tit for tat. If they cut you off, cut them off first. Be like, "Shh," you know, they're not being, they're not used to being told no. Cut them off. That's why you need the plan B. So when they're on block, you're entertaining this one. You have to discipline them. And powerful men, rich men, they like for you to do that. I promise you, they like it. They'll act right. They'll be, come back, anything, just tell me. Hmm. Right. You treat them like nobody else does. Believe me, they will be like. Usually, men with a lot of money are always used to hearing yes, okay, yes, sir. Da, da, da. When you tell them, F you, I know you know, uh, I don't think so, I'm out of here, you know, or say nothing and just get up and leave. They're not used to that. It bothers their ego. It's like, why? Why can't I have her? I have all this money. Why can't I have her? Why can't I control her? You're going to be the one that he keeps thinking about because he can't control you. He can't change you. He can't alter your standards. He can't do any of those things because you risk it all. You don't need him. And when he thinks he doesn't need you, it's he thinks it's someone else. He thinks you might be seeing someone with more than him. Then his ego kicks in, like, well, if she's gonna risk all of me, like why, like me? I'm rich. I'm this and that. She just threw me away like I'm garbage. She must be dating someone else, or she must have, be able to get somebody that's making more than me or just as much as me. Okay. So now I have to actually put in some effort. I gotta actually treat her right. So you can't be afraid to lose nobody. You gotta risk it all to get it all. And that's what you have to do. You can't just sit there like a victim. You got to get up and move. Walk out real like sexy, like slam the door too. Slam the block all his numbers. Do not answer his text because that's what he's gonna start doing is texting you like crazy. Put it on like block. Make him crazy. Mhm. Make it go straight to voicemail. Hi, my name is such and like. Hi, this is such and such. You can't reach me right now because I'm out doing some naughty things. Make a sexy message. Or I'm out getting into trouble. Leave your number. Let me leave your message. Da, 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 da. You're gonna have to hear that 20 times because he's gonna keep calling. What if they don't care? Then you did it wrong. Why can't women be happy for each other? I'm happy for other women. I'm happy. Some because there a lot of women are in competition with each other. And so they can't be happy with you, especially if you're outdoing them. But if you're around supportive women who are have the same goals, it's better. You can't be around people with different goals and mindsets and expect them to, you know, support you all the way. What if your mom is 48 and divorced? How old should she date? I want her to get back in the game. Well, she's almost 50, so I would say at least in the 60s. Mm, I don't want to compete with my friends. I want to team up with them. Exactly. Mhm. Why do they why do they compete? Because women have egos too. That was my last video. If you level up and you go to work and people are paying attention, ooh, I like that dress. Ooh, I like your hair. Well, that's taking attention away from them. That's taking value away from them. They don't like that. Why is she getting all the attention? Da, 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 da. You know, then they're gonna try to find something wrong with you to come, to get the attention back. Or they're not gonna like it because now you got them looking raggedy. You look so good, they look bad. They thought they was looking good. Now they gotta go get something together with themselves. So it's kind of like, or the man that they're dating can't do nothing for them, but yours is taking you out, buying you flowers, doing this, and that, and theirs is doing anything but asking them for $20, borrow $20 from 'em. So it's not you that they're upset with, it's themselves. It's not you, it's them. They're mad at themselves. They're just taking it out on you. That's it. That's why I always say, "Oh, well, you want me to help you?" And they start trolling me. I say, "If you want to join my level up group, I can help you too. Just offer them some help, 'cause that's exactly what they need." They're like, "What do you mean help? Obviously obviously there's something that you want to do that you're not able to do. So let me help you." What do you mean? Like, I know I look good. I know you want to look good too. Come on. Well, I do like those shoes. Okay. Where'd you get that? Okay. Now y'all friends. Okay. You just got to call them out. When you have high standards and take pride in your looks, a lot of fellow black women hate on you too. Too used to dusty. Um, I was always hated on, so I'm used to it. I just use it as fuel. I'm like, oh, you know, it doesn't matter. Why do you need their approval? I don't know. Do they pay your bills? I just say use that as fuel. You know, when I was in school, when I was in mortuary school, and when I was in high school, when I was in junior high school, same problem, same problem. I didn't care. I just kept going. Mhm. When I got fired from Hooters, some girls teamed up on you, hating asshole. You were working at Hooters. Oh, that was, you can go. Well, just think about this. They still smell like fried chicken, and you don't. Okay. It was just well, I don't care if people hate me. That's the whole point. If you don't let it bother you, they'll stop because they see they can't even get to you. Or just, take it like, what I would have done? If some chicks got tried to get me fired, I would get them fired too. Because I'm petty like that. I'll get them fired later. Right around Christmas time. Like right around Christmas time, get them fired. Girl, you don't need a job. If you cute. That's right. I got fired from Hooters when my socks fell out my bra. They discovered I was an A cup. I know you lied. How about How about when you're a black woman and have other cultures of men looking at you that can't take it? LOL. I don't know what that means. Or they can't take it. Some employers team up with their white boss to terminate. If you go out looking crazy. Y'all, I've gotten so many people fired before. Let me tell y'all the art to do that. The ultimate revenge. Wait for around like Christmas time. Wait around like back before back to school if they got, this it's ruthless, okay? Wait around like the holiday season, then do it, okay? Because that's what's gonna make it the worst. Thanksgiving, yes. Call up there as a customer and complain like you about to get attorneys involved. Just I want to get you an old lady voice on because they always listen to old ladies for some reason. I want that girl fired right now. She was doing this, and that, and I don't think it was appropriate at all. I am gonna call your corporate office. I am going to do this, and that. I am calling, you know, the such and such, association. I've already got my lawyer looking into this, and he'll be contacting you. And I already got my attorney looking into this, and he's typing, he's getting the paperwork ready, and we are seriously upset about this. You know, seriously, this is not. I'm not joking. This is something serious. You know. Um, what do you want us to do? I don't want to see her there anymore. I shouldn't have to stop coming to my favorite chicken wing spot because such and such. Mhm. You believe in karma? You don't want that coming back on you? I believe in justice. I'm getting mine. Well, we had a customer complain and she's talking about suing and we just can't be associated. You have to go. You bye. My mom did that one time to one of my ex-boyfriends and got him fired. Shira, why don't more black women look more feminine? Because they doing men's work. They working like men. They raising kids. They're acting like two people. So a lot of the times they dress for comfort and they dress for convenience and they dress within their means. Okay. You want them to look feminine, let them stay home from work. Give them some time to go get their nails did. You know what I'm saying? Give them some time to not have to worry about how they're gonna pay this rent or get half the rent. You know, tell them they look pretty so that they feel like they should look pretty. That's not put buy them a dress. Take them shopping. Tell them what you like them to look like. Take them shopping, right? Buy them some lingerie. Buy them some perfume. Tell them they can quit their job and stay home. Like, tell them you're going to take care of them. Okay? You treat them like a woman, they'll start looking like one. Ooh, very true, Sheila. Very true. Um, think about back in the old days. Like, you go look at some vintage photos, you will see how feminine black women used to look compared to what they look like today. They were always I remember this lady I used to work with, she was old. She always had these old pictures of herself and she was cute. And she would show me. She would have her little white gloves on, her little dress and her petticoat, and she would have her little hair, done, nails always done, no chips, lipstick, um, she had posture, always had on a girdle and pantyhose. They were taught to be feminine back then. That's what they were, because you had to catch a husband. And she was married to an old man too, child. She was old and her man was super old. I could tell she was probably like me when she was young. But back then, you had to catch a man because back then women didn't work or it was unheard of for you to work outside the house, right? So you had to look cute. You had to catch a man. You had to be feminine. And that's the same formula, except you can work now. Okay? It's the same thing. You got to look good. And then the men, they would be like, they have something to look at, something to be proud of. They would stick around because you look good and you were feminine and you didn't compete with them. You know, there was less divorce back then too. Your grandma wore a dress to the day she died and makeup. Yes. And men were actually proud to say, yeah, this is my house and I take care of my family. And this is my wife and this is how good she looks. And, you know, there weren't a lot of daycares around back then because the woman watched her own child, you know. So, yeah. And they weren't gold digging either because they had everything they wanted and needed. They looked good. Their man was nice. Or some of them were controlling though. I ain't gonna lie. But for the most part, the man wanted some. He was gonna be nice. you know, it was kind of a mutual thing. And then, there was always some bad seeds up in there. Somebody want to be controlling, somebody didn't want to be there anymore, and then divorce, and you know, but the whole thing is the feminine aspect of the woman was taken away. I mean, even in a lot of different races, the women aren't as feminine as they used to be back in those days. I mean, you even have these women that dress retro style now from like the 50s housewife days, the pinup look. Um, because it's a fetish now because men miss that feminine looking soft woman. So now you have a lot of pinup um, fashion fetishes and stuff like that because everybody's too masculine now. Pinups had curves. hmm Okay. So I think that just femininity in general, it should really be worked on. Like a lot of men, they are attracted to more feminine acting and looking women. They'll do more for you. It's not that you need them to, but they will offer. It's good to have options. So if you're not like I always tell women, don't you wear no pants on no date unless you going skiing or something, or it's snowing. But yes, you want to be very feminine because it makes the man feel more masculine and want to be more of a man for you, instead of the other way around. Like I have gay guys coming up to me. I'm like, you want to turn straight for what? You want to turn straight? I was at the store the other day. I had on this really that dress that I had on yesterday, that wrap dress, and my nice little shoes, and my little hair and my makeup, and this he was following me around. He's like, "Excuse me, ma'am. I know, because he saw my. I know you married. I'm not trying to say anything, but you are this is that. I just have to tell you." And then I was leaving. He followed me out. He's like, "How long you been married?" Like, why? Well, he's a lucky man. Like, which team do you play? Like, which I would turn straight for you. I'm like, wow. I would turn. He would turn straight for me. I'll leave these men alone for you. It's like, ooh, I thought it was funny. So I was, I had a cute little dress on, walking around. You say you have ugly legs. What's wrong with your legs? They have dresses that come to your knee. You can get a midi dress that comes to your knee. They look cute. They're in style. He delivered. He was almost delivered. Ask him to join your channel. No. The way some of these women be raising their boys is sad. Boys are competing with women and they're not even young. That thing, a lot of single mothers that raise boys, it's not anybody's fault, actually. If the man left the woman because the woman drove him away, let's just be real. If the man leaves you because you drive him away and he has to abandon the child, or he leaves because he don't want you no more, either way, and you have to raise the child, the son, you're the only one that they have to look to. They emulate who they love and who they're around and who they respect, and not only they see a woman, they only see a woman. So they start picking up on the way women act, how they talk, what they believe in, and they just emulate it because that's all they're around. If they do see their daddy once a month for 2 hours or whatever, and he's playing video games and not teaching them nothing, I mean, what do you expect? So it's not really the fault of who that child admires the most. Whoever he admires the most is who he's going to turn out like, or who he's going to pick up from, whoever's teaching him the most. That's who he's going to go with. And if it's the mom, it's the mom. If the dad is not around, what he doesn't have an example. That's why that's what some women toughen up, like they said. That's why some women have to do tough love and become masculine so the boy can pick up on that energy as well. So when women are out here looking masculine and mean and stuff, and they're raising sons and they don't want their sons to grow up and they try their hardest, but still, you're only a woman. So they see their mother struggling and pay the bills, so that's what they think women are supposed to do. Exactly. So, well, my mama paid all the bills, so you have to work. And they're just learning what they saw. I mean, it's not anybody's fault. You just learning what you saw. You don't know any better. You don't know that's not how it really is or how it's supposed to be, or that's not how it is on this side of town, in this area, or this neighborhood. That's not how it is. So that's how you saw it. So that's what you think it should be. And there's nobody to blame. Like, seriously, you know who I blame? If I have to blame anyone, if I have to blame anyone, I would have to blame if you really just have to find someone, you gotta do any, many, money, mo. Just pick one. Blame them both. Blame them both. If you're gonna blame one, you got to blame the other one. So you got to do any, many, money, mo. Unless it was truly that person's fault. You know who to blame when whatever the situation is. That's who you blame. It varies. So if a man left his wife and kid for another woman and left her behind because he upgraded, okay, and abandoned his child, perhaps you can blame him personally. And then in another situation, if a woman made you mad, ran you off, tried to be your mama, change you, tell you what to do, nag you all the time, emasculate you, and you leave, we got to blame her. So in every situation, whoever caused the whole thing to split is the one to blame. Okay. Now, as far as whoever gets custody of the child and they raise him, you know, they have to either blame themselves, you know, maybe get a stepfather, or make sure their real daddy is in their life way more than he's supposed, than his scheduled visits. So it's both people's fault. They just got to figure out the best thing for the child, and they're not focusing on the child because they focusing on the man. It's not about the kid anymore. It's about, well, you left her me for that ratchet, and oh, you was telling me what to do. I can't be a man in my own house. They forget about the child. They forget about the child. They seeing mama do everything. They're seeing mom be an independent woman, look good, wear heels, makeup, weave, nails, go to work, come home, buy all the Christmas presents. They see Superwoman. They want to be Superwoman after that, or they think their woman is supposed to do all that stuff too, and that's normal. Mhm. So that Superwoman becomes the new norm. And then when you don't want to be Superwoman and they look at you crazy, like, what you bringing to the table, Superwoman? You like kryptonite? Oh no, I can't. I can't. I can't be with you. Okay, I'm used to masculine women. I can't be with you. No, I'm used to Superwoman, masculine strength Superwoman. That's what I need because that's what I need. That's what I saw. That's what that's all I know. I don't know how to pay all these bills for you because I never see nobody do it for my mom. Or I don't want to do it for you because you could get out there and work too. But if you were raised in a different environment, if you saw your daddy come home every day, kiss your mom and say, "Hi, darling, how are you?" Um, and she don't have to work and she got to make your lunch for school, drive you to school, pick you up, help you with your homework. "Hey, baby, how you doing? You know, Tell me about your day at school." Had time to make you food. Your dad comes home, he got a nice car, y'all live in a nice house, and you know, he makes you sit there and watch some boring sports with him. And when you start picking on your sister, he, "Hey, don't do that." And you got that discipline from the daddy. You start thinking different. You don't see mama go to work. You don't see mama struggling. You see her looking cute. You see her, not being stressed. And when you aspire to grow up, you aspire for a career like your daddy. Is your daddy putting pressure on you? What are you thinking about doing, son? What are you thinking about doing, son? Well, you need to do this because you can't have a house. You like living like this? Well, this is what you got to do to keep it or to have the same thing. Okay, you're gonna have to go to school, or you're gonna have to open your business. You're gonna have to do this. You're gonna have to do that because, like me, I have a family to support. You depend on me, don't you? Okay, well, one day you're gonna have a wife and kid of your own that's gonna depend on you. This is what they telling their sons. So you're gonna go. You have to focus in school, play sports, have a good time, But your mind and focus should be on this, and that, so that you can have a good career, so that you can take care of yourself and any children and a wife that you have, and you could be an upstanding citizen. Blah 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 blah. That's what those kids are getting told. You getting told your daddy ain't no good. I gotta pay all these bills. I gotta. Da, da, da. You better not get in trouble while I'm gone, because you know I gotta work 3 jobs. You know, that's the difference. What you're getting, you get this over here and this over here. And then, you know, you wonder why certain women are going to certain people, because their values are just different, and they let that woman be a woman. So this should be goals. This should be goals. Mhm. You can't get over Mick Jagger having a baby at 82. Oh, I didn't know that. Dang. So So the man who married this woman and has kids, that she not scheming on him because she don't have to. it it's that's their norm. Why we got to scheme to have normal? We got to scheme to have normal. That's sad. We got to scheme to have normal. Okay, I think homeschool messes with kids. So, ooh, yeah, I don't agree with homeschool at all. I don't agree with it at all. Unless your kid is like special and you know they're going to get picked on or they have really bad behavior problems, I don't agree with homeschooling for normal kids. Stick them out there, let them get into the real world. It's funny, my siblings and I take care of my mom now, and my dad has passed. We joke that she was a housewife, so it's expected. Yeah. Um, right. I wanted to homeschool, but I waited to see what my daughter's personality is. She loves school. Yeah, it gives them a chance to interact with other people. And I could not homeschool because I wouldn't have any time for myself. You know, you get sucked into that. You know, you you need a break, mom. Let them kids go to school. People that are super paranoid about stuff or into certain cultural things, yeah, they will homeschool their kids. But if you don't have to worry about certain things and your kids, you live in a nice area, you got top schools and stuff, let them go. If I would be scared to send my kids to some schools too, you know, if you live in a bad area, yes, homeschool your kids because you don't know what they're picking up at school. But if you live in a good area, send them kids to that school. Go ahead and send them. Private school, yes. Homeschool, the reason we moved to this area is because of the school system. It's the number one school system. So it's basically, on the same level as a private school. But when you are able to do that, you don't have to homeschool unless there's behavioral problems. And plus, you get all that free time for yourself. And your kids get to have friends. Because when they grow up and they try to go into the real world, they don't know what to do. They don't know how to handle bullies. They don't know how to handle, not getting their way all the time. Know how to interact with other people properly. Hmm. They don't know how to compete. Good night, you guys. So don't, like, unless you live in a super bad area or your kid has special needs, please let them go to school. You can pack their lunch. You don't have to. They don't have to eat that nasty school food. My kids don't eat that nasty school food. They pack their lunch. Okay. Parents that homeschool are overprotective. Yeah, I'm not. I'm protective, but I'm not that overprotective. Do you realize the positive effect that you have had on so many women's lives? I don't really try to think about it, because if I did, I would be like, it would go all the way to my head. I just keep doing it and don't think about it. I keep going. You know. I'm just glad y'all doing good. Okay. I have a child who hates the kids in his school. He's smarter than most of them, and they try to bully him. He wants to fight them or ignore them. Test him for being gifted and talented, and they'll move him to a whole different class with smarter kids. Shira, will you ever do live chats? On probably on my other channel in about 2 weeks, because I'll be back on there. If you like, that's like my daughter. She's real smart, and she hates working in groups because she's too smart. And she always goes to the teacher and says, "I don't want to work with them. They're holding me back." She makes honor roll. And then she's like, "I don't want to do gifts and talented because they give you extra homework, and I'm not trying to come home and be in school all day again." So it's just, honestly, you don't like kids, so you don't want to marry nobody with grown kids. Yeah, it's nothing worse than kids that aren't your own kids. That's why a lot of teachers don't have kids. They like, I can't do this at school, at work, and come home to some kids. What is your what's my other channel? I have a spiritual channel. Yeah, I have like more than one channel, you guys. Oh my goodness, I love kids. Da, 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 da. It's the ex-wife that annoys me. Oh, mhm. Thank you, Supersonic Nazo, for the donation. I'm about to fall asleep, but thank you. I'm glad I stayed up for that. Girl, I just got girl. Yes, girl. I just want Birkins and Chanel's. Yeah, because kids are expensive. Who makes your robe? This is a dress. I don't know who makes it. I think it didn't have tag. It's from online, one of them online stores, a little dashiki. That's where it came from. But this was thrifted, and I think it came from an online one of them online stores. Mm. What does simp mean? It means simply the best, better than all the rest. Means simply the best. Um, it's a man who will do whatever you ask him to. A man who loves you more than you love him. It's someone that will give you money and take care of you. Obviously, it's a man who will support his entire family and let you stay home and not work. That's what the men call. I call a man, a real man. Would I leave my husband for a man with more money? Mm, well, I have a lot invested in this marriage. So if if I did, I would give him some of the money. Here, like on acrimony, I'd be like, here, James. Thanks for taking care of me all them years. Here's some $10 million. He wouldn't care, but I doubt that somebody would want to take this on. What does your husband do? I never remember the name of his. I never remember his title. Something with technology. And like it's. I don't know why I don't remember. I guess because I don't. Some type of technology. He said it one time when he was on here. Like I always forget. That's messed up. He's into technology. He's into technology. Mhm. You lost a lot of weight. You've been going to the gym. Yeah, I go to the gym when I drop my kids off to school most of the time, or some of the time now. I meet my friend up there and we work out together. So it's fun. You thinking a paying for college and letting your kid become a slave for a company plus paying rent or mortgage makes you a king. LOL, I'm such an alpha male. Wow. What? You think paying for only college and letting your kid become a slave? No, mortgage makes you a king. Are you talking to me? I'm a commercial real estate broker. My wife says the same kind of thing. He does real estate stuff. See, I don't know. We don't know. Just pay the bills. We love you for you. We don't care what your title is. Just pay the bills. Uh huh. What does James think of my new hair? He don't care. He done seen so much new hair. um. Mhm. I look like this every day, y'all. James used to this. If I looked any other way, he'll think I'm sick. You know. Some days I wear the wig, some days I don't. But I always got on makeup and dressed. If you come home and I don't look right, you sick? What's wrong with you? You feeling okay? You go to the doctor? Mm, mhm, mhm. You know, if you don't want your I'm trying to read some of these comments. Okay. Well, I'm getting sleepy too, y'all, so I'm finna go to bed. But thank y'all for watching. Thank the men. Thank you guys for making my channel so funny and interesting because without you, it'd be boring. It really would. All right. That's what I meant by the title. I was saying, why do men love this channel? Because I tell it like it is. They get some game. We troll each other. We have fun. And then we come back and do it again. Okay. So I'll see y'all later. Good night, y'all. Personally, I like it. Oh, you talking about your woman. She got her life, you got yours. See? It's always good to have your own life. All right, I'll see y'all later. Good night.